I'm Scott Shilstone, and we're on the go here at the 2026 Sundance Film Festival. So, Lina, can you tell me about this USC Annenberg Inclusion Initiative that Lilly is sponsoring, and what brought Lilly to this work, and why bring it to Sundance?
Well, first of all, how fun to be here in Sundance with you guys and have this conversation here. Lilly is a medicine company that puts health above all. We've been around for 150 years, and in those 150 years, it's always been about people and the patient. So the difference I would say about Lilly is that we see a person on the other side of the prescription, always. Just in general, this initiative, really the thought was that a lot of health conversations really don't happen in culture, they happen in the context of illness. Yeah. And we wanted to change that. I always say health and life should be in the same sentence, and they belong in the same sentence. And so we wanted to change the conversation, make sure people are aware and understanding of health in the context of their life and not in the context of sickness. I have this belief that sports and film shape culture. And so we partner with the Annenberg Institute Inclusion Initiative at USC, and basically took the same approach we took with science, which we took a look scientifically and ran this study that basically looked at the top grossing film and TV shows of 2023. And we found out that basically out of over 9,700 speaking roles, less than 1% of them represented dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer. Wow. Less than 3% obesity, where over 129 million people in the US suffer from chronic disease.
And obviously we were joined by the incomparable Yvette, Nicole Brown. Yvette, you've been very open about being a caregiver to your father who has Alzheimer's. I'm curious, from your own experience, what's one authentic detail you think Hollywood often gets wrong or leaves out entirely?
I think they forget about the joy of caregiving. There's a lot of funny moments. Like if you've ever watched Golden Girls and seen Sophia doing what Sophia does, you realize that there's a lot of joy in it. There's a lot of, it's a hard diagnosis and it's tough for the caregiver, but it's just loving the person through whatever version of them you get. Right. And so my dad was delightful and joyful before he got Alzheimer's, and he's delightful and joyful now. So I just lean into that with him, and it's been just a wonderful journey.
From your perspective as both a creative and a caregiver, how powerful can entertainment be in building understanding, reducing stigma, encouraging awareness or action?
It can shift everything. You can't be it until you see it, right? And so when we show images of people that need care, people that are providing care, people that have been diagnosed with a disease, we have the chance to show the fullness, not just the bad diagnosis, not just the day that they find out something's coming for them or the day that they pass away. What is the entire experience of this? And there's humanity in all of that. There's family, there's growth, there's sadness, there's joy. It's the full richness, and nothing is more powerful than seeing something on a screen. Right. So I think if we find a way to marry what we do creatively with these important initiatives and these important things that Lilly's trying to do, we can shift the perspective of all this for everybody. All of these diseases that you found in the study, everyone's going to be touched by one of them. So why not show it in a way that people it's palatable? Right. Instead of the worst day of someone's life, show the fullness of their life.
So Yvette, you talked about some of the impact of Lilly's studies. What was it about Lilly's work that really resonated with you?
I love that the people come first. Health is first. We are living in a society right now where profits are often the thing that drives companies. It doesn't drive Lilly. We all want to pay the bills, but at the same time, humanity is what matters. So I love that they put that at the forefront of everything they do.
Lina, how does Lilly see the role of creatives in entertainment in supporting awareness, prevention, early detection? Especially for diseases like Alzheimer's.
For Alzheimer's and any other diseases, just this idea of, like I said, culture influencing awareness and perceptions, and then perception driving action. It really resonated to me what you said around fear, because when in the presence of not a lack of knowledge, you feel that with fear typically. And so we see this in Alzheimer's, we see this a lot in cancers, where people are, in entertainment. In the study, we found that people get diagnosed and they're dead in the same episode for cancer.
Right. This is true.
Many oncologists refer to it as a chronic disease that they manage. And so because of that fear, people don't get screened. And because of not getting screened, the best defense is actually prevention to find out early. I don't want a film about Alzheimer's, about cancer. I want to see a regular family, whether it's a sitcom or a drama, and great writing, the ability to write like really nuanced characters and perspective that also show the reality of life, which includes disease. The reason why it's so important, especially in Alzheimer's, is because one of the biggest barriers to care for Alzheimer's is twofold. One is that cognitive health is not part of the health conversation. So people go to their doctors and they'll ask about their heart and their overall health, but they don't ask about how's
That's
my
right.
cognitive
That's so
function.
true.
And secondly, when Alzheimer's first shows up, the early symptoms are very often either dismissed or misunderstood. So it's either, loss of memory, or it's like, it's just a certain age, it's normal.
Yeah.
And in reality, like many diseases, the only impact we can have is if we catch them early. So to have creators and entertainment and Hollywood really joining this mission is important, because reality gets shaped when you see real stories.
You see it.
And you can see yourself in those stories.
And it's happening to some of your favorite characters.
Right.
Exactly. And it's normalized. And it's a conversation that can happen in a family.
And to close, I'd like to ask both of you, what do you think success would look like if this work really truly changes how health and disease are portrayed in entertainment?
For me, it would be that a disease is seen as just a part of life. It's not the end of life. It's not the most destructive thing that can happen to you. It's just a part of life. And that's the way I deal with it with my dad. It's just something that he has to deal with. Same way I have diabetes. It's something that I deal with, but it doesn't define me completely.
For me, is that 5 years from now at Sundays, we're not talking about the representation of
Wow,
disease.
that would be great.
Because we are celebrating great filmmaking, great storytelling that reflects, real life, to
That's
your
right.
point.
And we also have this great initiative with Rebecca and Vital Stories, where we're going to help people make films and television shows that show what disease is really like and how you manage it. So we're excited about being a part of that as well.
Yes.
How's that pasta coming along?
Pretty good.
Great job, honey.